What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Hulu series Ramy New Season 2. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this! First up, I would like to say thank you to Hulu for granting me the screener to the entire 10 episodes of this new season 2. Now, I'm gonna keep this video review spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. That said, I might mention a bit of recap just to refresh your memories on what happened in season 1. In other words, this review is only helpful to you, the fans who have been following the show from the beginning. But as far as the details in season 2 are concerned, my lips are sealed. What I really liked and admired about season 1 was Ramy Youssef managed to kind of poke fun at certain aspects about his religion without actually mocking or minimizing or belittling the religion itself, especially with regards to the expectations and the burdens that are placed upon Muslim men and Muslim women here in America, being that they are part of the minority group. So the mix or the blend between the comedy and the drama in the first season was just ingenious. Now, this season 2, in my opinion, Ramy and his team of writers decide to take the drama up a notch, and so oftentimes the comedy here gets shoved into the back seat. I don't know whether or not that's gonna land well with the fans, but it seems that this season 2 has a mission to tackle even broader aspects of racism, politics, homophobia, and misogyny. And so Ramy and his team of writers probably felt that they had to go down a much more serious path in order to accomplish that. Written, executive produced, created by, and starring Golden Globe award-winning actor Ramy Youssef, who returns for his critically acclaimed performance in Hulu's original comedy series Ramy, which follows the first-generation Egyptian-American Ramy Hassan, who's trying to figure out his spiritual footing in his politically divided New Jersey neighborhood. In this second season, Ramy delves further into his spiritual journey, finding a new Muslim community and embracing a deeper commitment to his faith. Featuring two-time Oscar winner Mahershala Ali, co-starring Muhammad Amer, Hayam Abbas, Amr Waked, Meg Kalamawi, Dave Maherje, Laith Makli, and Steve Way. Let me just say that the inclusion of Mahershala Ali as this sheikh in this season 2 is an excellent move on the show's part. Mahershala himself in the real world is actually a Muslim, so naturally he brings an interesting or an added perspective to this show that depicts and portrays the influences of Islam on a person, a community, and a family. Ramy, of course, is back as a loose version of himself, the man who's just trying to figure out his place in this world. In the first few episodes, Ramy wants to be the sheikh's disciple, but an incident happens, and it leads to the sheikh realizing that Ramy still has much to learn. Oh, Mahershala is effortless in embodying the sheikh who exudes wisdom, though he may come off a bit intimidating at times. Mahershala here pretty much plays the straight guy, meaning he almost never has comedic moments. That part is taken care of by Ramy, who comes back with his nervousness and his over-desire to impress, and he has difficulties covering up his own lies. Oftentimes, he looks like a deer caught in the headlight, or a kid with his hand caught in the cookie jar. So that's the dynamic that you'll see here between Mahershala and Ramy. You will feel uncomfortable occasionally because the sheikh means business, and Ramy wants to mean business too, but he just keeps inadvertently messing up. Some of the other subsequent episodes take a closer look at a few interesting things about Ramy's family members. Whereas in season 1, There were probably like 2 of those types of episodes, but they expanded it more in this season 2, including a certain revelation about Uncle Nassim. But it goes to what I said earlier about how this season 2 wants to tackle some of those hard-hitting social issues, and they seem to do them through Ramy's family members' outlook or worldview. One thing that the writers definitely bring up time and time again is the idea that in the Muslim community, unfortunately, there seems to be distrust and suspicion between Black Muslims and Arab Muslims. It goes even more intense and more consequential when a Black Muslim woman comes into the picture. So I respect the way in which this show faces that head on instead of walking on eggshells about it. Some might see all those as Ramy Season 2 biting off more than it can chew, especially at the expense of the comedy, which I gotta admit, seems to be utilized in each episode more as a last-minute thing instead of an integral part of the storyline. Sure, it still has an episode dedicated to Ramy and his entourage, but even that kind of runs out of fuel halfway through it. And the whole awkwardness in a family meeting or a family dinner setting is also a bit played out. But despite all that, I still come to the conclusion that this is an overall pretty strong new season, mainly because it really puts Ramy's spiritual journey to the test one step further. His sense of self-acknowledgement goes deeper this time around. Plus, watching Mahershala Ali is always a treat. That man can do no wrong. And this latest performance of his is just as wonderful and very much Emmy Award worthy.